What's up? Alex O Crypto here. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang. How are we all doing? I hope you're doing well. Well, we're making this video from Bali, and we're going to get you all this information on Bitcoin, where we think price is going to go. So thank you guys so much for being here and all your support. Next week, we'll be back home in Australia, and we will be bringing you much more content, lots of videos. So make sure you subscribe. We will be coming at you full throttle coming next week. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for you guys to have constant updates and constant TA. Make sure to join us in the Discord. Link is in the description down below. We're constantly giving updates, letting you guys know where we think market's going to go and such things like that. Okay, so let's jump into the Bitcoin price right now. And yes, what are we expecting? We're expecting the Fed rate hike, okay? So when we look over here, we know that the Fed interest rate decision is coming in tomorrow. 99% chance it's going to go up by a 25 basis point hike, okay? Inflation, trueflation's up a little bit, but right now we're preparing for what's coming tomorrow, okay? So this will be at 4 a.m., so I'll be sleeping like a baby, but for you guys are going to be ready, armed, and ready to trade. Now, one thing I always notice about these things is there's one move, two moves, and then the actual move, okay? So look for the fake out to the upside. We'll look for a trade entry there, and maybe a fake out to the downside. We'll look for an entry there, okay? So we're going to get you multiple entries here to make sure that you guys are prepared, okay? This is what I'm going to be looking for and how I'm going to trade this, okay? So when I get out of all this stuff on my chart, we can simply see some things, okay? Let's go over to the 2-day. Now, what I see on the 2-day is we're looking at this sort of divergence, sort of thinking here of what's going on with this, okay? So we can see we're getting a higher high here. Is this on the 2-day? It might be on the 3-day or the 4-day. Okay, much more dramatic on the 4-day. Okay, we can see some sort of bearish divergence here with the red dot confirmed, okay? This, to me, is very bearish, okay? One thing as well is that we can see that the money flow is coming out of the charts. This is very, very much an indication that money flow is coming out, and VWAP has actually crossed over to the downside, okay? So this is very bearish. We can see that we're very much overbought, and we're pointing down, which is also bearish, okay? So in the long term, to me, this looks bearish, okay? In the short term, we're going to have a little bit of sporadic action tomorrow, which is always good because we've been going sideways for the good part of 30 days, okay? This has been sideways. It's been hard to trade. We've been patient. We've been staying out of trades for the most part and trying to get you guys setups, but also trying to practice good risk management and patience, which we preach here is practicing patience, not FOMOing in, staying centered, and making sure that we're not risking our capital when the opportunities aren't really worth it, okay? So as we flip through here on Market Cipher B, we can see that we are actually ready for an upturn on the momentum wave. Now this can be bullish, right? So we're going to look here for a confirmation of a green dot, right? Also, we can see that we're more so in the middle of the range, and VWAP is challenging the 0 line, so look for a crossover in the coming hours/day, okay? This will be changing in 19 hours, so it might not be completely ready, but we'll be watching that. Now, as I flip into the lower term time frames, bear with me with this Bali internet. Sometimes it takes a little bit to load. We have a double green dot, okay? We have a double green dot that is saying, hey, can we push this VWAP above the 0 line and get above here, okay? The VWAP will be a better short-term indicator on where we're going to head, okay? We can also see that we haven't totally touched down on this 200 moving average. We'll let it load again. I'm sorry for this, but, you know, hard times. We're getting you the video. We're making sure that you guys are updated, okay? So we'll go into the 12-hour, and we'll take a look at this now. We're curving up here, and we're getting a challenge at the 0 line with the green dot. This can mean that we could be actually bottoming out here at the lower part of this channel and looking to bounce up. Now, what do I see mostly? Okay, now this looks a bit sporadic, so let's work through this together, okay? So we can see right here, we're in a down channel, okay? You can see the channel right here. we're coming down. We have had multiple touches throughout this channel, and we are heading down. We lost this key level of support at 29,765. Now, if I pull up these fixed range volume profiles, we can simply see that we have lost the value area low of this local range. Okay, so in order to remain bullish, we need to get above here, and we need to work our way to the top of this channel. You can see the channel here, right? So we want to work above to this channel and flip this to support and continue upwards, okay? What I'll be looking for is to challenge this level come this Fed interest rate decision, where we do our little sporadic dance here, okay? We'll look to challenge this, and we'll look for some confirmations to the downside where we get a rejection. So my first level will be here around 29,750, around 29.8. Okay, that will be my first level, this value area low of this local range. Okay, and if we do get above that, we look to the next level, which will be this local point of control, which kept us down at 30,300. Okay, we need to get above this 30,000 to remain to the upside. Right now, we've had a dramatic drop, and we're challenging the value area high of this range. Now, we'll zoom out here. We'll get rid of that one, and we'll look at this one. Okay, so we have this range down below us. You can see simply we have the value area high here, the value area low here, and the point of control here coming in at 28,000. Okay, before that being said, we have come down and we've challenged the value area high here. Okay, the value area high at 28,900. We've touched, right? But we're looking to break through that and flip it to resistance to continue downwards. Okay, this will be the short setup, right? So we bounce off here, we come down here, but this value area high coming in at 29,000 will be a key level to hold. If this does not hold, look for us to head to the point of control at 28,000. Okay, very, very simple trading strategy. Okay, so we need to be prepared for this. We need to watch this channel, look for a price to react here, and make sure that we're being prepared as much as possible. Now, in the short-term range, you can see that we've beautifully bear flagged up here, but we're going to have to be patient, right? For me personally, I will not be trading this because it is at 4 a.m., but I will be looking for this price. Yes, we've had a push down, but I'll be looking for this price to bounce within this channel and challenge the midpoint, which it has, and wick down. So you can see very much clean rejections along this movement here. We can see clean rejections, okay? So how can we find some levels? So let's jump into it. Let's pull a beautiful, beautiful golden pocket from the range high to the range low and see what we can find, right? So we'll go here. We'll pull a fib from here all the way down, and we can see that the 0.5 is the local point of control, okay? So this, like I said, if we get above this 29.8 area, right? 29.8 area, we'll be looking for this local point of control to be challenged. In the more direct, more short-term time frame, we'll pull it to here. We'll look at this as a golden pocket, and you can see we have the beautiful golden pocket here at 29.808. 29.808. Hey, okay? So we'll look for a rejection there. For a long position, where am I looking? I'm looking for this to hold, swing failure pattern, bullish divergence, firing to the upside, okay? So this value area high comes in at 28,824. So these are the areas I'll be looking for possible reactions on the price where we can get a trade set up. Otherwise, be safe out there, practice good risk management, and always pay yourselves, okay? When we look at Bitcoin dominance, it is holding strong here. It's consolidating and looking to pop up, okay? The Dixie here has come up, which is a bit bearish, right? So we're looking for it to come back all the way up to this trend line here, about 103. If it continues upwards, look for prices to come down on Bitcoin, okay? The S&P, very, very strong, has come up. Still failing to get above this key level of resistance around 45.77, 45.80, okay? The next levels for this is 46.33, but we'll look for a rejection down to this beautiful trend in the coming days, okay? So we'll be watching that. So make sure to pay yourselves, make sure to DCA if you feel like the price can go up, but also be kind to yourself. Much love to every single one of you. those are my trade setups. I hope you're doing well, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.